Oh, I tried to sneak in one last bite there.
I'm not sneaking anything.
I tried to
only-
get one last one.
Not only did I take a bite on the air,
The pieces on,
but
Yeah.
so they think we just eat
Yeah.
pizza.
You gotta
You're
use
talking
your
to your
mic.
mic,
You're talking to your mic.
I gotta talk into my
we're
Yeah.
live.
We're
Oh,
live.
we're live.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
live. Yeah, we're live.
There's our TV right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, we're live.
It's
perfect.
Look good. Chase Schaber, everybody.
This is their pizza, it's not mine.
Yeah.
And it's okay. The
Coach, he's not
One
he's
for
not
each,
eating
though.
these. He's not eating these.
Special thanks to Mountain Mike's
Yep.
providing our lunch. Delicious. The
We're back.
jalapeno pepperoni.
Back
Yes,
on
we're
Condors Unleashed here from the Dignity Health Studios on the campus of the Bakersfield, California. Yeah, they're telling you to hold your mic up. Make
Hold
sure
the
you
mic
talk.
up.
Yeah,
Okay,
there you
there
go.
you go.
Oh,
Can you hear me
perfect,
now?
Chase. He can hear it.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
Live from the Bakersfield, California, and also on Fox Sports Radio 970. Ryan Holt, Kevin Bartle, joined by Condors forward centerman Chase Schaber, and Schaber just got off the ice. How's practice been the last couple of days? Coach been a little hard here over the last couple of days after the past weekend?
Oh, I mean, it's it's beginning of the week. When we got a week off, it's time to go to work, and it's early in the season, so we have a lot of stuff to work on, and conditioning is a big part of the game, so we're really grinding and buckling down on that, and we're getting ready for the weekend.
You had a really long training camp. I mean, you were up in Edmonton, you were in Oak City, you come here for a couple of weeks. I mean, it must have just felt good to get on the ice for opening night and just actually start playing some games.
Yeah, to actually get into a game where something actually counts actually felt really good.
Yeah.
And, you're playing all these exhibition games and all these training camp games, and you just want to get into the season right away, Especially in training camp, you look over at your other teammates, and you're like, when does this season start? Because, we've been at this for like a month and a half,
Right.
living in hotels, jumping back and forth with our suitcases. So it feels good to be settled in almost and back on the ice at it.
You mentioned being settled in. What have you thought of Bakersfield? What have you thought of Condorstown, the fans, and everything over the past couple of weeks? How does it maybe compare to your hometown Red Deer as far as weather-wise here?
Well, weather-wise, it's a lot better than up there. When I talk to a lot of people down here, they don't even know where Red Deer, Alberta is up in Canada. But that's fine. And other than that, I was surprised the first night with the fans. It was awesome to see everybody out there. It was loud. When I scored a goal there, the crowd erupted. And, hoping for a bigger crowd on the weekend. But, no, for sure, it's a fun place to play, and we're looking forward to making a huge impact this year.
You mentioned your goal. Let's cue up the goal here if we can, here on Condors Unleashed.
First goal of the season.
First goal of the season. And not only that, a highlight goal for the first goal of the season makes our lives a little easier, too, as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
For all the other stuff we have to do. So it's always nice to have good highlights from early on in the season. But here's the B-roll. Actually, here's some footage of practice.
Oh, you guys are filming me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
you
we
didn't
got
know,
you.
did you?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah. We got you on the warm-ups. So, but we have the goal here. If we could cue it up, and Chase hanging out at practice. I mean, the conditioning early on in practice here, early on in the week, it's got to be tough because it comes at the end of practice, right? When you get bag skated and stuff like that.
Well, during the drills, like right here, we had to go hard here, so that's part of conditioning. But we don't mind the skates at the end. It's all part of it. It makes you better in the end. And when those third periods and those overtime games come, you have the confidence with your legs underneath you. So in the end, it pays dividends. But while we're doing it, we're not really a big fan of it. But we know it helps us.
At the end of last season, you got a nice. Ooh, here's the goal.
Here's the goal.
Here's the
This is
goal.
it? Okay.
So we're going to turn the puck over in the neutral zone.
We're kind of patient. And Berger gets it up to Knacker, chip, and
That was a pretty nice little move there.
yeah, I didn't know what I was doing, but I knew I was doing there. I thought I was going to get hit there, to tell you the truth, by that defenseman, so I was lucky to step by him. But, I was going to flap my wings like a condor, but...
Has that been thought about? I mean,
It
the
has
guys
been.
have seen
It was
the New
talked
jerseys,
about a little
right?
bit. It was talked about a little bit, but
You mentioned you thought the D was going to hit you.
at the blue line, yeah.
Right, and he didn't. You got the move around him. Did you know immediately, what am I going to do with this one? Am I going to take it in, try to make a move, or just get a shot off real quick?
Well, I took a quick look over to, I think it was Cauley coming down the left side there, and, I wasn't, if I'm not like 90% sure about a pass, I'm going to shoot it. So I just look to the
I
short
like that,
side,
Bolte.
and
I like it.
I like
Shoot the puck.
I shoot the puck to the
Shoot
short
the
side.
puck.
I try not to miss the net, because if you miss the net on a 2-on-1, you're going back the other way.
Right.
I don't want to play defense after I go off a 2-on-1 there.
That's where that conditioning will come into play.
Yeah.
On the back check.
Backtracking.
We had some questions on Facebook and Twitter come in here over the week as fans got to know that you were coming on the show. One of the questions was, here really in your first full season of pro hockey, obviously you spent last season the tail end with Idaho, and then you got some playoff experience, something that the Condors certainly would want here this season. But what are you looking for this year here in your rookie season here in Bakersfield? From a personal perspective, how are you looking at this season and getting better?
As a team or individual?
Individually.
Individually, through my career, I've had tough luck with injuries. So first thing on my list is to have a strong, healthy year. Where's the wood? I got to knock on it a little bit.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go right ahead.
It's right there.
And anyway, have one of those, and play my two-way game. I think I'm a solid two-way player that needs some improvement in some areas, so I can get up to the next level. And that's the ultimate goal, is to keep moving up and take this team to the playoffs. It's the funnest time of year is playoffs. You work all year for it. Individually, I'd like to put up some points, but you know what? When it comes down to it, I just want to get the wins for the boys on the ice.
You mentioned the playoffs, and last year you joined Idaho at the end of the season. You got into a playoff run. I've always wondered about, if a guy's mental state going into the playoffs is different if you've been there all season long, but you jumped in late. How long does it take you to kind of get the, oh my gosh, this is playoffs, we're playing for something here, adrenaline going?
You know what? Once playoffs hit, you feel like a little kid again. You're all hyped up on energy, no matter how tired you are from the season. Once playoffs start, it's a different gear, and it's a much faster game, and it's kind of hard to not get up for playoff games. So that's the funnest time of year, and personally for me, I thrive on playoffs.
We talked about your travels earlier on here this September and then into October. How did being in Oklahoma City and seeing some of those guys, seeing some of the Edmonton guys as well, preparing day in and day out, even for a training camp, how would that affect you and help you and motivate you here coming into this season?
Well, those guys, that's their job, right? And that's why we play this game. We want to make a living out of it. We want to make a career, and we love the game. So, watching those guys, you can always pick something up here and there. They do a lot of things, to take care of their bodies. Older guys are really helpful when you go up there, and they give you some tips and stuff, and they like to help the younger guys out. But, you learn every day when you go to the rink with those guys. And, fortunate enough that I had the chance to learn in Edmonton for 3 years in a row, and one time in Oklahoma City. And, I'm still learning here. Troy's teaching me a lot, learning from older guys on the team here. It's been really good.
Well, we're glad to have you here in town, man. Congratulations on getting the big goal that gets us started here this season. Let's get a couple more this weekend. What do you say?
Absolutely.
All
Looking
right.
forward to it. Thanks.
Condors centerman Chase Schaber joining us here in our player interview. When we come back out of this quick timeout, we'll have For the Record. We'll get to some picks. We'll give Bartle a chance to gloat a little bit. He had a good week last week. We'll see what happens this week. We'll have Condors account manager from the front office, Roger Parsons. He'll join us. He'll give us his picks. He's got some good picks, I think, coming up this week. That's all in our For the Record segment at the end of this quick timeout, live from the Dignity Health Studios here at the Bakersfield Californian. We're going to have some pizza.
Thank you, Mountain Mikes.
This is Condors Unleashed. And again, on Fox Sports Radio 970. Stay tuned.
Hey guys, I'm pumped to come to the Condors game this Saturday.
Yes, I hear nobody rocks the way they do in Condors Town.
And 20 lucky people get to take us home.
Welcome to town, fellas. Stick to singing and leave the hockey to us.
The Condors host 2 nights of fun this weekend. Friday night, everyone gets a free Condors team poster. Saturday, we celebrate your favorite British boy band, One Direction. We'll give away 2,000 mini standees, and 20 lucky fans will win a full-size cutout. Doors open at 6. The puck drops at 7. For more info, call 324-PUCK.
Condors are groovy.
Introducing TBC Mobile from the Bakersfield Californian. The most complete news, sports, weather, video, opinion, and lifestyle coverage in Bakersfield and Kern County. It's the easiest way to stay up to date on all things local while on the go. Read it on your smartphone or tablet. Download now by searching Bakersfield Californian in the Apple, Google, and Amazon app stores.
Hey, Corey Costello here, host of Roadrunner Rundown, the official program of Bakersfield Roadrunner Athletics. Join us on Tuesday as we preview men's basketball. They got an exhibition game coming up on Saturday. We will talk about that, plus more from WAC Basketball Preview as we chat with some of the coaches from around the league. And it's Corey versus the Easton Hit Lab. That's going to be quality television. So join us Tuesday, 10 a.m. for Roadrunner Rundown right here on Bakersfield.com.
Save 50 to 90% with the Bakersfield Californians Daily Deal featured on Bakersfield.com. A daily deal is offered each weekday on services from local restaurants, dry cleaners, health and beauty services, retail shops, and local activities for the entire family. The Daily Deal is 100% local. Find these amazing deals only at dailydeal.bakersfield.com.
Bakersfield Life magazine is a monthly lifestyle publication that features local people, places, and businesses. It is available to be read on bakersfieldlife.com and publishes the last Saturday of the month with many convenient pickup locations. Find us online on Facebook or Twitter, as well as bakersfieldlife.com.
The Bakersfield Californian is a great read on the iPad, but did you know that the Bakersfield Californian is available on your Kindle Fire? Or how about Google's Nexus 7, the Nook? You bet. You can also read a full replica of the newspaper on your Android-powered smartphone, on Apple's iPhone, or on your laptop. We have a solution for any device. E-Edition is free for subscribers, or just $7.99 a month. The Bakersfield Californian. We're everywhere and anytime. Subscribe today. Bakersfield.com.
I'm caught no man's land, Barts. I was trying to get pizza, and then he got me again.
You're the host. I'm co-host.
He got me again. You just provide the witty banter, huh? Yeah, nothing? No, you're just going to eat. Thanks, Mountain Mike's, for the pizza here. Our Condors Unleashed, live from the Dignity Health Studios here at the Bakersfield, California. Ryan Holt and Kevin Bartle with you. It's our last segment. It's For the Record. We'll get into that in just a bit. But big games coming up in Condors Town this weekend. Friday night gets a start, then Thunder. Team poster giveaway. Everyone in attendance will get a team poster. And then Saturday's One Direction night. You know the band well, Barts.
Well, good friends with them.
You're very good friends.
Yeah, I hung out with them.
Well,
did you see the commercial?
I did see the commercial, and I thought, who's that guy doing the voices for the One Direction guys? And come to find out, the images had a beard. So I put two and two together, Barts. I looked at it. I went, who has a beard and could possibly do a British accent for these One Direction guys? And lo and behold, you sound an awful lot like the One Direction guys.
Yeah, okay. They're really. Is this on?
It's working.
This is look at me. What am I, Michael Jackson here?
You're kidding me, right?
I actually have a gold microphone, by the way.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, they're terrible British accents.
Oh, let's roll through some of them.
No, they're terrible.
Yeah, no, come on. Give me something.
Hey guys, I'm pumped to come to the Condors game this Saturday. You know what my biggest fear was as I'm voicing it? I'm like, Joe Watkins, ex-Condors
goaltender. Still in Bakersfield.
Joe Watkins, he's still in Bakersfield. His family's here, and whatever. He's local now. And I'm thinking, as I'm recording this, I'm like, Joey's going to hear this commercial, and he's going to think, boy, that guy is a donkey.
Well, we knew that already, but do the Connery one. The Connery one gets me every time.
Yes,
You can't even do it.
Let's get to the picks. So I was 2-1 last week.
We're hanging out with Roger Parsons, the comp manager for the Condors. And Raj, big opening night crowd. Must have felt good, especially on your side, the ticket sales side, making sure that everyone's in the building. Seemed like everyone went home happy last Friday.
Yeah, we had a great turnout for opening night. My props to the rest of the sales staff. We really put in some hard work, made some phone calls, got some people in, and the vibe's back about Condors Town. People are excited again, and it's led to some ticket sales for us.
They
vibe
went
is back.
They went into like training camp, Barts, too.
Yeah, they did.
The off season was like the training camp, and then you hit opening night, and you get to see all the hard work pay off, huh?
Absolutely, it was great.
All right, so let's roll into some standings first. We got to get to the standings. We got to see what. Oh my goodness!
It's early.
It's early
yet,
folks. It's only 2 games. It's only 2 games.
Only 2 games.
I mean, we can't imagine Vegas is going to stay up there, right? Come on.
I mean, just look at it like this: if we win Friday, we're ahead of Stockton.
Let me tell you this much,
all of a
though.
sudden, we're like first, second place.
Bart's more breaking news. We're in a playoff spot right now. 2 games, folks. We're in a playoff spot. Yeah. Holte will tell you.
All right.
All right, let's get to some for the record picks. Well, let's recap the games first. Colorado 2-1 in the shootout. That's where the Condors got the point. And then the next night in Ontario, the 3-0 loss. Michael Hutchinson. This is the guy to pay attention to, folks. Michael Hutchinson.
Get rid of
All
that.
right, let's get to the for the record picks. Here's the standings.
Oh, look at that.
from
Talk
last
about
week.
playoff spots. Kevin Bartle's in first place.
Bart's is going for the bye right now.
Yes, I
So-
hear nobody rocks the way they do in Condor style.
There it is. So Bart's 2-1. I went 1-2, mostly because of my hatred for the Stockton Thunder.
Yes.
And the guest picker, who last week was Mike Griffith, and this week will be Roger Parsons, went 1-2 as well. So
Some
you have
pressure
some work,
here on
some
Rod.
pressure here, Roger. Are you up for this?
I'm up for it. I think I made some good picks.
All right. So first game on the weekend, Friday night. Florida is at Ontario. This is before they come to Bakersfield on Saturday to take on the Condors. Who do you like in this one, Florida and Ontario?
I've got Ontario winning this one. Long trip for Florida. Who wants to sit on a plane for 4.5, 5 hours, cramped in a little tiny airplane seat. Ontario looked pretty tough against us, and I think they're going to continue their reign.
He's a natural.
He's a comedian.
He's a natural.
Roger Dangerfield.
Hey, those are all great reasons, Roger, and I'm with you. I mean, I don't think that Florida has – I think they got a good team here this year, but I think Ontario's got to take this game.
All right, so Bart's has Ontario. I beat you to it.
I guess
Not so fast. Not so fast. The Florida Everblades come across the country. They're going to win one of 2 games this weekend. Oh, they actually play 3.
Well,
they play on Sunday as well.
Right.
They're going to win 1 out of those 3. I think they win Friday night in Ontario.
I think they win Sunday. They don't win
fine.
Friday.
They definitely don't win Saturday.
I'm with you. They don't come out of this road trip with 2 wins.
Not a chance.
And
but it'll be nice to see the Florida Everblades. If you don't know, Tyson Gimlet and Olivier Malka from last year, both on the Florida Everblades. Not sure if they're going to make the trip across the country. They didn't play last weekend, but hey, it's ECHL. Things change.
We'll see.
Second game, Saturday game. Idaho is at Colorado. So we get the Steelheads against the Eagles, the Fish versus the Birds. Raj, what do you got?
I've got the Colorado Eagles taking this one. It's their home opener. And as you guys know, you guys have been there many times. They have had so many sellout crowds, the energy, and they're just going to feed off the energy and really take it to Idaho.
All right. Colorado Eagles from Roger. Now, am I coming up next? This is going to surprise.
I don't know. Just pop it. Who's next?
Just pop it. Who's next?
Salty is next.
Yeah, all right. I like it. I like this. I'm going in front of Bartle. I like being in the number 2 spot. Can we keep that for future reference? Idaho Steelheads. Listen, Idaho lost last weekend. They lost to Utah. They only played 1 game on the weekend. I think they're going to be hungry for a win. Brad Ralph and company. I like the Idaho Steelheads to go into Colorado, who, quite frankly, I didn't think deserved to win on Friday night in Bakersfield. So I'm going with Idaho.
I'm with you. They didn't deserve to win in Bakersfield, and they obviously didn't deserve to win the next night in Stockton either. But
not so fast.
Yeah, it's their home. It is their home opener. I mean, Raj. Yeah, you and me. I'm feeling your thought process
Absolutely.
on both of these games. Home
right.
opener. Go with the Eagles.
Roger's going to put his eggs into Bartle's basket. Alrighty then. Game number 3, it's a Sunday afternoon game in Sin City. It wraps up a 3-3 for the Alaska Aces against the Las Vegas Wranglers. Aces, Wranglers.
And this is the Sunday game, right?
This is the Sunday game.
Sunday game.
Sunday game, want to clarify that. Sunday afternoon. If there's one thing that Wranglers president Billy Johnson hates, it's the Alaska Aces.
That's true.
He hates the Aces.
Loathes the Aces.
Loathes them. What do you say, Raj?
I've got the Aces in this one. Las Vegas plays tonight at Utah. Alaska hasn't played since last weekend, so they're going to be well rested and well prepared.
All right.
Guess who didn't know that Las Vegas played tonight?
Me neither.
Me.
It's Wednesday. What time
Roger
is it?
did a heck of a job on the
He was studying. He's studying
a
up.
heck of a pre-scout from Roger Parsons.
Good. He took this seriously.
Yeah. So I guess I'm next. I mean, it's Aces, it's Wranglers. I'm on the Aces train here. Old friend Mike Benton is going to make the trip down from Anchorage. First ever road trip with the Aces. It's like a month-long road trip for the Aces. That's what they do. And I like Alaska to start it off right.
Well, let's throw my pick up there.
Whoa!
Whoa! Hey now.
Freddy Krueger.
Hey
Freddy
now.
Krueger.
I am very unimpressed with Alaska's opening weekend record against San Francisco last weekend. They're on the road. They're in Vegas. They're going to hear that stupid song every time the Wranglers score. And I like Billy Johnson. Like, if he's going to rally the troops against somebody, it's going to be the Alaska Aces. That's a big rivalry as well. And I think Vegas is going to take that Sunday game.
Do you enjoy going to Las Vegas?
I absolutely love enjoying going to Las Vegas.
One thing we can't get over though, you're a San Diego Chargers fan. How did that happen and why?
Born and raised in San Diego, Bolt Pride till I die.
He's got like the saying, "Bolt Pride till I die." Like it's a moniker.
Why don't you tell the audience what you did before you joined the Condors, Roger?
Before I joined the Condors, I was the Charger Girls water boy for 13 years.
13
now,
years.
All right. Now you tell me.
You kept getting rehired for that one, huh?
Holty could have that job for 13 days. He would be a Bolts fan, okay? He did it for 13 years. Of course he's going to root for the Chargers.
So
I
you're
would
in.
too.
You're a San Diego fan. You're up here at Bakersfield. This is your first full season with the Condors. You're like a lot of the players. In fact, how are you enjoying being a member of Condors Town? And tell the fans how they can get a hold of you if they want to purchase some tickets here for the upcoming games.
I've been very welcome here in Condors Town. Everyone's great. Just basically first step in my career, and I've got a lot of good training under my belt here. And if guys want to come out, you get call 324-7825. My extension is 209. If I'm not available, someone in the sales staff will definitely give you some help.
I like that.
I do as well.
And Raj too. He's got a good desk. He's got a good desk location because he's in the sales office, but he can sit down and kind of see every other office.
He knows what's going on in the office.
He knows what's going on. And what are we working on today? What are we grinding for here this weekend?
Well, yesterday we went out in the community visiting a bunch of local businesses here and prospecting. So I'm, following up with some leads I got yesterday. I also got a few, leads I'm trying to close as well. So just, basically smiling, dialing, and, sending out some emails and following up with people.
So if this guy gives you a call,
well, I mean, look at him. Can we get the? Let's look right into that camera. This guy right here, Roger Parsons.
That's your guy right there.
That's your guy.
That's him. Look at that smile. You can't go wrong.
That's the Raj.
Just gives my credential picture.
Yeah, that's perfect. Well, Raj, hey, we appreciate you coming on, buddy.
Hey, right here, guys. Let me get a shot of that there.
Oh, come on now.
Oh, Bolt Pride.
Oh, Bolt Pride.
Bolt Pride, folks.
Bolt Pride till he dies.
Go Chargers. Go Sox. Roger Parsons from the Condors front office. And again, call 324-PUCK, 324-7825 to get tickets for the upcoming games this weekend. Bartz, we're wrapping up another show.
Huge thanks to our guests and not only Roger, but in all seriousness, thanks for coming on, Roger. We appreciate it. But Chase Schaber is going to be a good young player for this Condors team this season. Great kid. Glad to have him come on, and Coach was awesome as always.
And also special thanks to Louis Amestoy, Chris McCullough, producing and directing today's show. Condors are home Friday and Saturday night. You can take home one of these. One Direction giveaway on Saturday night. Team poster giveaway.
People get to take us home.
Team poster giveaway on Friday. He's Kevin Bartle. I'm Ryan Holt. It's been Condors Unleashed from the Dignity Health Studios in Bakersfield, California. Go Condors!